What would it look like for the church to wake up to its true identity as a community meant to be in the streets, in the gutters with people? What would it look like for disciples of Jesus Christ to go into the darkest places where no one else is willing to go, to rescue people and bring them to the hope that's in Jesus Christ? We came here to the King's Motor Inn to explore the idea of what would it look like to even be on mission here with our neighbors who are struggling. The I-5 corridor is a superhighway of drug trafficking and sex trafficking, and that's why we are trying to set up camp right here in the middle of it, because we believe that Jesus' kingdom needs to shine most brightly here in this dark place. It's incredible what happens every weekend as we come here. We'll rent a room, we often cook out, we've had face painting, there's a bunch of kids who actually stay here with their families, and every single weekend we see Jesus doing amazing things in the hearts and minds of the people we're meeting.
There are dozens of women that we have met that are caught up in the sex industry. So when I'm able to give these women who at times want nothing to do with church or religion or a handout and are scared, when I'm able to to give them a 2-second testimony that I too had come from a life of addiction and chains and bondage and the sex industry, and that God has redeemed me and that I'm totally a new person, that clicks something in them. It gives them hope, that there's hope for them, and darkness has to go.
Jesus was called a friend of sinners. He was accused of being a glutton and a drunkard. That means that he hung out with the town drunk. He hung out with the women who had reputations. And what did he do? He brought them hope. He brought them healing. And that's our goal as we follow Jesus here in Fife, Washington. We want to see Jesus bring hope to people in the middle of the most desperate situations.
People here have responded so well. They're just so encouraged and often just kind of taken back because they've never seen a church do this. It's just so cool to see people that are they're coming alive.
The things that have been happening in my life are just, it's God sent. I know it. So I truly believe in God today, and I know that God is my Savior.
I said, man, about 3 months ago, man, I was holding a pipe, and weapons in my hands, getting high in the street. Now I'm standing here singing to God, holding the Bible. And I feel so good, bro. I can't believe this. Jesus said he loves me. He saved my life, man. This is the best dope you can get. It's free. It's dope church. It's God's family. We're all the family of Christ. That only God can change your life like this. The streets aren't going to do it. God will. Be a part of this. Come join us, because we're doing amazing things out here. It starts with one person, and it continues.